Hey guys, so it is a chilly fall day. I thought I would just sit down and play with some new makeup from the drugstore. So if you guys are curious to see what is new at the drugstore, then just keep watching. Okay, so today we're going to be trying a new primer from Rimmel. This is the Insta CC Primer Color Corrector. We are going to be trying a palette from Essence. This is Spice Up Your Life, which I thought was appropriate for fall. We have a cream highlight. This is the Catrice Galactic Highlighting Drops. Look like this. We're going to be trying some new liners from Maybelline. I have Jade Olive and Rusty Terracotta. These have been out for a little while, but haven't had a chance to try them, so we will give them a try. And finally, we have the Continuous Mist Setting Spray from Morphe, which I have heard so many good things about. So let me pull back the hair and we'll jump right in. Okay, so first up is the Insta Primer. It says Color Corrector Base, Neutralizes Redness, which is what I have right now. I have some acne breakouts here, some acne scarring here, some active breakouts here. So I need the green. I think that reduced the redness very subtly, so I don't look green. I feel like I just look a little bit more even toned. Before we jump into face makeup, why don't we go ahead and do the eyes, just because I like to do the eye makeup, especially if I don't know how powdery or crumbly a shadow is going to be. So let's start off with this. I'm going to prime my eyes with a little Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, so inside the Spice Up Your Life. Spice up your life. Yeah, you know that one. So anyway, it looks like you have 2 mattes on this side and 3 mattes on this side. The rest look like shimmer shades. So I'm going to start off with Vanilla Bean all over the lid, just kind of provide like a base color. Maybe we should see how these swatch first. Here's Vanilla Bean. Here's Maple right next to it. Habanero Honey. And Party Time. They feel a little dry. Let's see what they look like on the hand. Alright, they look okay. The matte doesn't look impressive. Let me try another one of the mattes. Here's Coco Loco. That looks a little bit better. Alright, well, it's a drugstore palette. We'll see what we can do with it. Alright, this is with the base shadow and this is without. I don't really see a whole lot of difference, but I'm just going to put it down so that I don't have a tacky base when applying the darker shades. Hi, Abby. Alright, so basic look so far. I think I'm going to go into, I'm going to go into Coco Loco. It looks like a really cool tone purple shade. There really isn't like a mid-tone crease shade. Okay, so that worked pretty well. It's a nice mid-tone brown shade. Now I don't really know where to go from here because we either have to go red or plum. This shade is called Spiced Apple Cider. This is calling to me, so maybe we will do orange and brown today. Oh, and there's nothing. Alright, I think I'm going to need a sticky base or a setting spray. Let's try. Much better. Okay, so that works. I've got like a pale orange on the lid and like a cool brown in the crease. I think I'm going to go in with a little pumpkin spice as well. They look almost identical. This one's a little bit cooler, this one's a little bit warmer, so I'm gonna put the warmer one in the center, the inner corner. Okay, so we have the brightest one on the inner corner, the more muted orange on the lid. Now I feel like we need something on the outer corner, so let's go in with Wild Pepper. It's like a shimmery brown with bits of glitter in it. And it's a lot darker than I thought, so let me blend that out. Okay, that's good for like a starting point. Let's finish the face. So I'm going to hop off, apply a little foundation, finish the face, and we'll be back to finish the eyes, the highlight, and set the face. Be right back. Okay, so I applied a little bit of Maybelline Superstay foundation. I powdered it with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores pressed powder, and I used a little bit of the Smashbox Holidaze contour kit on my face, and a little bit of Physicians Formula Butter Blush in, I don't know what this one's called because I lost the sticker. It's like the mauve tone one. So now let's jump on over to this Galactic highlighter. It looks really intriguing. Just gonna mix it up here. So it looks like it's going to be like a goldish shade, which sometimes that works for me and sometimes it's too yellow. So this looks like it's like a yellow with a slight pink shift to it. I'm just gonna take a little bit of it on my sponge and kind of pat it on. I generally find that by putting a liquid highlight on my skin, it doesn't come off, like it just doesn't spread well. So I'm gonna put a little bit here, dab it on my hand to kind of spread it out, and then press onto my cheeks. And that is beautiful, wow. Pretty. Just gives me like this light kind of candlelit glow with a slight hint of pink to it. My only complaint is that this dropper doesn't seem to work very well. Like I am squeezing to dispense and nothing's coming out, so not great packaging. Put some more on here, dab it on the back of the hand. That's really pretty. Okay, I like that. I may end up powdering it down a little bit just to kind of blend it out, but it looks really pretty. It looks really natural, really glowy. Okay, I like that. That's a very pretty glow. Nice job, Catrice, other than the packaging not working. The product itself is really pretty. I like this kind of like light yellow pink shift because those are like my two favorite color highlights. So both in one bottle. All right, next up, let's finish up the eyes. We will go back into, I guess, this brown shade right here on the bottom lash line. And I kind of want to add a little bit of this green Party Time somewhere on the lid. So I think I'm going to add it between the brown and the gold. Yes, I like that. Yes, okay. Now I'm going to go into Cinnamon Roll, this really deep brown, just on the very outer portion. And then I'm just going to blend the edges out. Okay, so the eyes are blended. Let me do a little setting spray before I try on these Maybelline liners. So today we have the Continuous Mist Setting Spray from from Morphe. So it says a micro fine mist sets liquid or powder makeup with radiant finish. Continuous air-powered sprayer delivers even and controlled application. Hold 8 to 10 inches away from face, close eyes, and apply the mist all over your face. Okay, let's see. Ooh. All right, here we go. That feels very refreshing. Let me grab my fan to dry my face off. Okay, my skin is set. I don't feel like it did much to kind of reduce the powdery look of the setting powder like my other setting sprays do. So I may have to go in with another setting spray. Right now I'm on the fence about this. I like the continuous mist, that's nice, but I'm not sure if it's giving me the overall pulled together look that most of my setting sprays give me. But let's jump into our next product, which is the Lasting Drama Matte Automatic Pencil Crayon. I'm assuming these are for your eyes. Yes, they show eyeballs on the back. So I want to do the green one on the top and perhaps this like rusty one on the waterline. So let's start off with the Jade Olive color. Ooh, and even the cap feels matte. That's interesting. Ooh, very, very soft and creamy. Now I do need a mirror for this one, so one sec. So I'm just gonna line the top lash line with this. Okay, I like that so far. Let's do the other eye. I'm losing my point though. Does this have a sharpener in it? So it's a powder matte formula with smooth application. So far, I agree. Okay, the top lash line is a success. Let's try the Rusty Terracotta shade on the lower. Ooh. So here is the Jade Olive and here is the Rusty Terracotta. Both quite nice. Wow, that works really well on the waterline. We'll see if it stays there. And I'm going to smudge it down onto the lash line too, just to bring that color down a little bit. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit like a vampire on the bottom and I don't know, a fall leaf on the top. So let me hop off, add some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so the eye makeup is all finished. Now let's try a lip product. This one is from Catrice. It is their liquid lip powder. This one is in the shade, okay, it's on the sticker. This one is 70 Cafe Americano. So let's see what these are all about. It says liquid to powder. That's the liquid, and then I guess it dries like a powder, so we'll give it a try. Well, the shade is very pretty. They feel a lot like the NYX, what are they called? Like the soft matte lip creams, but they dry a lot faster. Like it feels like a powder on my lips. It doesn't feel like a liquid anymore. So I would say that the liquid to powder is an accurate name for this product. Feels very comfortable. My lips were very dry to begin with, and you don't really see any lines, any cracking on my lips. So that is a plus. So let's do the quick rundown of the new products we tried from the drugstore today. The Rimmel Insta CC Primer, the green primer, did a really nice job of canceling out any redness in my face without making me look like the Grinch. So that's a thumbs up for me. The Galactic highlighting drops, I think they're very pretty, very soft. They work well on top of powder, so you can either mix them in with your foundation, use them on top of cream products, use them on top of powder, and they seem to work either way. It does dry down a lot more pink, which is, this is the shade right here. I've swatched some things since then. So it does dry a lot more pink than I originally expected, but I don't mind it. I think it still looks really pretty, not too overpowering. So that is also a thumbs up for me. Next up, we have the Essence Spice Up Your Life eyeshadow palette. It's nothing really to rave about. They're okay shadows for the price tag. They're fine, but I have other palettes that I enjoy more with similar shades in them. So for me, this one's probably going to be a pass. The Morphe setting spray, while I like it's a continuous mist, I don't know that it necessarily pulls everything together. I will have to keep using this one to see if it does increase the longevity of my makeup, to see if perhaps it was just an off day. So I will continue using this one, and I'll leave my thoughts in the description box below once I've had a chance to try it for another week or so. The eyeliners from Maybelline, I think they were really easy to use. They went on really easily in the waterline. It did say that it was like a matte powder finish, and I think that's accurate. I'm not seeing any shine. I think that these are really nice. I don't particularly love this color in the waterline just because it looks more like I have like an eye infection. So maybe don't use this one in the waterline. Perhaps use this one on the top lid, or I don't know, it would probably make a beautiful lip liner too, not that it's marketed that way. And this green is beautiful. It's much deeper than it looks on the cap, but I don't mind that. It's a really, really nice, like deep army green, which is really nice. So these are a thumbs up for me. And the Catrice liquid lip powders, they come in a bunch of different colors. I like this color. So far, I like the formula. It doesn't even feel like I have anything on my lips, which is a plus. So for me, this is also a thumbs up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this casual get ready with me using new drugstore products video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.